And BK is back, but my voice still isn't. And actually, there are some additional problems that have been developing over the past few days. I'm not going to give you too many details. That's not why I'm here for. Just as long as you know that even skeletons have fleshy parts that can develop problems. Anyway, as you can see, I have been working a bit more. I'm not going to explain all the bits yet because this is still far from being finished. I need a lot of stuff, and even though you can see a lot of glowstone right now, that's not actually the lighting that I had in mind. Much of the glowstone that you can see should actually be sea lanterns, but we still haven't started on a guardian farm yet, and I hope we can do that really fast because I really need not just those sea lanterns, but as I told you before, I really need dark prismarine for my villagers storing system. For now, I will start building the cells for the villagers, but I'm going to use jungle wood instead of dark prismarine. It will be a bitch to replace all of those blocks afterwards, but then at least I can start the whole process of the breeding the villagers. What more can I say? Yes, well, this is new actually. I mean, even though I have encountered a few other players on the realm yesterday and 2 days ago, and even today, but I was always wearing my armor. Besides, this is a new armor, so I've made it the diamond one. I didn't have diamond before, I guess, or perhaps I did have a diamond chest plate. I'm not sure. At least now finally I feel a bit more safe because I'm still having issues with, I guess it's the 1.13 thing. None of my computers actually can handle 1.13 as it should. The game freezes very often, and you don't want that to happen when you are fighting a mob. I lost another life. It's really sad. I can't help it. When the game freezes, and there is a creeper besides you, then that's it. There's nothing that I can do, even with all of my armor on. But that's just beside the point. Actually, no, I should explain a little bit. I was searching for bones because I'm using a lot of white concrete, as perhaps you can see. Well, as you can see here, and that's not the whole of it. I still need so much more. Anyway, I was looking for bones, and I don't have a skeleton spawner. I do have a zombie spawner, but that's it, and the cave spider spawner. So I'm continuously short on bones, and I'm not going to make one of those general mob spawners because that's not gonna help in the long run. So I knew I found 3 desert temples when I was mapping the this corner of the world, as perhaps you remember if you watch my video. Um, so I knew I left some bones behind, so I went out to this on a search for those 3 temples, hoping that those bones would still be there, which only in one of them they were. But I was happily skipping about the world because that goes faster if you skip. And I see in the distance a ravine coming up. So what I do is I divert my path a bit, so I definitely don't fall into that ravine. But when I was skipping besides that ravine, the game froze, and I rubber banded back to the exact moment where I diverted my path. Meaning, on the next skip, I skipped right down the ravine, and the only reason that I'm still alive, because I didn't lose anything there, is because I have Feather Falling 4, and that really saved me. So that's something. But what I actually was going to reveal is my... Oh no, my inventory is full. There you go, white concrete. My new... Oh, wait, something's missing. Okay, that's a bad reveal. Give me one moment. Yeah, my hat was off. There you go! This is the new BK! Woo! I spent a little bit of time making a new skin. I based it off on another model that I had found. I'm not going to explain what this has got to do with my base, but everything will become clear, trust me. Give me an empty hand. What can I tell you more? As you can see, I've got a farm there, and there are some villagers doing the planting. And I've got another villager, and actually I'm going to sleep to make it day. At the moment I'm the only one on. I'm not going to show you the outside because there are some very special things. Oh yeah, I still need to remove that. Some special things on this. Okay, no, I'm not gonna look down. I'm not going to spoil things for you. Oh, no, okay, forget it. The guy is downstairs. I brought over another villager. Oh yeah, that's something I could show you later on. My breeding project. I started a breeding project somewhere on a village near what back then was the outer limits of the world. And this is a farmer. So with the excess of food that I've got from the other farms, I can virtually use this guy as my own XP farm, because on my 2 pigs, so my Fortune 3 pig, my Silky pig, and my Silky shovel, those 3 things have mending, so I can simply mend them right here thanks to this guy. He is relatively safe. Normally, if at the moment this whole place isn't spawn free, I will make sure in the future that it is, that nothing can spawn here, but all these things, they look horrible. So you have to think of these as sea lanterns, and all will become clearer if you see the end thing. My doggy. Did you know about my doggy? No, you didn't. Oh, wait a second. Did I hear a skeleton? No, it can't be. Yeah, what more can I say here? Yeah, I'm a bit distracted. I haven't been sleeping well. Must be my... It is a skeleton, damn it. How the blazes did you get here? But I need your bones. Give me your bones. And he didn't drop any. Nice. Oh yeah, no, they can spawn up here. Because those things have not been secured yet. Well, okay. Well, now you have had another look at what will become my base eventually. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Jump. Yeah, and those things you've seen before. Good. Well, I really wanted to record this intro now because I want to start another stage of this build process, and then I wouldn't have been able to record this easily. So that's why I'm doing it now. I will also add some footage of me going to that breeding project. I have been thinking of some other things as well. I've been to the Nether, checking out some locations for a project that Terra, Stormer and I will be doing, or want to be doing. Something for the community. I'm sure some of you can guess what it will be, but still I'm not going to say yet, because nothing, well, the model has been planned, but the location isn't certain yet. But perhaps earlier today I did find a location that would be suitable, but I still have to show Terra first. Good. Let me show you the footage of me going to the breeding project. Follow me. And here we are. But actually, it's been a few days later now, and there have been some setbacks. I will tell you about those later. Still not used to using F5 that much. As you can see, this is not a normal village. This is the breeding project that I had started. I kept it simple because I didn't have enough stuff to work with. And as you can see, that worked very fine. I have stopped the breeding process now because I've got what I need, and I don't want to put too much stress on the world with all these villagers here. If any of you guys want a villager or two, please take them. Do not try to pick out the best ones, I would say, because we all want the best ones, and that won't work with so many people on one world. Just take a few if you want to start a breeder yourself. All these plants here are carrots, so they have almost exclusively been fed just with carrots. That could be important information for you if you want to start a special diet for any of them. They're used to carrots, but any of their offspring, of course, can be fed anything you like. Yeah, I had promised to show you this, but actually I have changed my mind on what I was going to do for the rest of the video. I will explain soon. Is there anything more that I needed to show you? I have claimed one of the houses here for myself, or for the time when I needed it. As you can see, it's pretty empty now. I've moved on, let's say, as soon as I stopped the breeding process. My job was done here. I have removed the pit here because inside this little pen there was a very special one. That's actually the guy that I have now over at my base. He was here, so I traded with him for as long as he was here, but as soon as I moved him, that was over. Eventually my idea would be to restore the village to how it was before. But for now, again, players, if you need any villagers, come and get them. They are at these coordinates. It's near negative 1500, positive 1500. You can't miss it. Yeah, the setbacks. While I do the trip home, I'm gonna take the course out. I will start by... I'll tell you later why I'm going home now, but those setbacks, I'm not going to give all of the setbacks, but one that is particularly relevant to the world here is that I might have mentioned before that I designed my base, or I started designing my base on a creative world, because it's much more easy to build and you get the stuff that you need. So I started doing that on a creative world, not in 1.13, in 1.12, because my computers were having some problems, so I started in 1.12 to prevent problems, and I'm repeating myself. I started in 1.12 on my laptop, because at that time it was easy, but as soon as most of the outer shell was done, Mushroom Island, this is actually from Alex the Great. When I did the outer shell, or it was nearly completely done, I moved that file, well actually a copy of that world, to my desktop, and I changed it to 1.13 to insert the redstone and those dark prismarine slabs and stairs and all those new blocks that you can't get in 1.12. And I practically finished what my base would need to become, and I started building in this world on the realm. But a few days ago, when I also was having some problems with 1.13 on the realm, I also had some problems on my creative world and after a crash, that world got corrupted. Meaning that I likely won't be able to get all the stuff on their back. So for the past, well, I almost said past days, but it's actually yesterday, I've been continuing constructing my base from memory. I still haven't started any of the redstone parts, so I still have that let me look at you. I still have that 1.12 world on my laptop with only the outer shell. So that is something. I will just need to fit all of the redstone bits in manually again. And I just didn't have enough energy to actually start that after what happened. So that is actually quite a major setback, but that's what happens when you're a skeleton. Especially if you're a skeleton named BK. We are amid icebergs, meaning that we are getting closer to spawn. Spawn is surrounded by all of this ice and icebergs, which is quite a surprise for me when I first logged into the world. I really hadn't expected that. But it's great, now we have easy access to the packed ice and even the new blue, what's it called, ice? The new ice. I'm still not 100% familiar with all of the 1.13 things. Okay, we should be getting closer to spawn. I haven't really been paying attention while I was rowing and telling a story. A story that I should tell you now is why I am going back to my starter house. I just saw Cyrus's video and I had helped him out. I will link the video down below, so you really should watch that to get all of the information. I helped him out with something, and in his video he apparently left me something at my starter base. I might have an inkling of what it could be. I'm not sure. Let's see. And I wanted to be sure to record the whole thing and not have a peek first. I might be an autistic skeleton, but I do have some first reactions that might be interesting, you never know. Okay, this is spawn. This is where we all started. Here is spawn portal, and there is my starter house. Load in faster. Optifine, please. Update to 1.13. Here we go. What will it be? Oh yeah, and my 2 turtles somehow disappeared. And actually now that I see that even the boat is gone. Cybers, you took my boat! Well, actually, you took the boat of the 2 turtles. What are these? Oh yeah, some of the cows must have escaped. A lot of the cows did escape. I allowed BioBo to take a few of my cows from the pit. I wouldn't be needing them. It's okay. So, no, that's for Fluffy. Actually, I should take it back. Another thing. I was in the Nether earlier and I found a random ghast there, and it isn't mine. And I saw some XP bubbles near it, so I guess one of the players recently shot a ghast just over spawn. It was so close to spawn portal. This is your tier. I'm not gonna take it. You can get it back. I like to do things on my own. A present for BK. Thanks for help today. Yes, I knew it. As you saw earlier in the video, I am in need of a lot of white things. And I don't have bones, so I asked him if I could have any bones for the help. Thank you, Cyrus. I'm going to need those. And as the sun is going down, I guess this is a really good moment to say goodbye for today. We've done a lot of things. Well, I say today, it's been 2 or 3 days. But it's still a good moment to end the video for now. So with this, I'm going to say it again. BK says bye.